Hello and welcome back to The Major Losers. Since you last saw me, somebody hit the panic button on planet Earth. Huh. Today, obviously, because of lockdown and everything else, I'm not going to go to my usual recording spot, which I can't even go to my usual recording spot because the person who owned that usual recording spot moved. But because of lockdown, we haven't found a way to get a new location, so I'm here at home in my brother's room because he has more space than I do. And this isn't a fancy set or anything, this is just how he lives. So, today, he's also behind the camera and he just walked away dejected. I'm such a good brother. Anyway, today we will be doing a challenge. A challenge that you guys have seen me do something similar before. You guys saw me do this with my PlayStation 2 games. Shoot, I should have saved a pass for this one. I only played it once. No! And my Steam library. Flat out 2.
0.
However, this time, we're doing it with my Xbox 360 library. There is 43 games, however, I did take out a few of them for games that I've already reviewed, plan on reviewing like in depth, or games that I have for other consoles that I might do this with later on. So, brings the total to 38 games, and I'm giving myself... I'll just let myself tell you. The rules are simple. I have 5 minutes to review every single game that I own for the PlayStation 2. Now, I can't just name the game and say good or bad. I have to give a somewhat meaningful review that will be decided good or bad by the producer behind the camera. And none of these reviews were written ahead of time. These are all on the spot. If I can review all 43 games in the 5 minutes, I get the admiration and life goes on. If I can't, this time the punishment has been predetermined. The other 2 times my brother surprised me with a game that I have to review, and I haven't reviewed the second one yet, for reasons I will get into when I review it. So instead, I have a different punishment that is not video game related. If I lose, if I cannot review all 38 games in 5 minutes, I have to watch and review all 5 theatrically released Herbie movies. As in, the Volkswagen... Yeah, Herbie.
It's going to be a good time.
Put the passes on the clock right here. Bah! Put the clock right here. Bah! Okay.
So it wasn't supposed to start now? I'm messing with you. 3, 2, 1, go! Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor Limited Edition. It was a really, really fun game. It's a Call of Duty clone, essentially, but it's enjoyable. All it really is a first-person shooter, and they're a dime a dozen. So next, don't read them out. Dark Souls. It's a classic. Who doesn't like Dark Souls? It's fun, it's enjoyable, but it's also not fun and not enjoyable because you die every 12 seconds. Next. Dante's Inferno. What other game can you see Satan's... This game has a lot of gross stuff in it, and I don't really, like, if I could do a gameplay of this game on the channel, I would, but I cannot. Next. Soul Calibur 4. I don't have a sleeve on this game because I got it secondhand. But, one of my favorite fighting games of all time. The character creator is really, really cool. The fighting is always great in the Soul Calibur series. The mechanics are beautiful, and I kick butt with Nightmare. Next, Hitman Absolution. Really, really fun direction that they took the series. I think I actually covered this in the Steam one, I didn't think about it. But yeah, really fun the direction that they took the series and tried to put a story in it, but it didn't really work. Next, Saints Row 4. Honestly, kind of lackluster. I liked Saints Row 3 because it was still Saints Row. This one, you remove all the kind of reason for having cars and stuff. It's not worth it. Next, Need for Speed The Run. I actually have a video that I've been writing about this game because I'm pretty sure I have a theory about this game. It's a really, really good game because Black Box Studios made it for EA and it was the last one they did. Next, LA Noire. Who doesn't like LA Noire? It's another classic game. For some reason on the Xbox 360, it spans across 3 discs. That's just a thing that happens. But it's a really, really good game. Classic. I love that kind of style. I'm writing a cop comedy right now that's very LA Noire-esque. Next, Batman Arkham Knight. Played it once. Not as good as Arkham Asylum. Still a really fun game, but just not my speed. Of course, Kevin Conroy's voice is butter. Next up, Tron Evolution. It's a Tron game copy and pasted over Prince of Persia. Kind of lackluster. Next.
Did you know we had to have way more?
No. 007. Or am I at the half?
Almost.
007 Bloodstone. So 007 Bloodstone is a really, really fun game, and it's one of the 2 Daniel Craig games out there. Next, the Sega Dreamcast collection that has Bass Fishing, Sonic Adventure, Planet Channel, whatever, and Crazy Taxi. I haven't played 2 of them. I'll give you a guess as to which 2 I haven't played. Next. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, one of the best Call of Duty games in my opinion. I don't play a lot of Call of Duty games, so that's actually really, really high praise coming from me. Next, Battlefield Hardline. Actually, again, really, really fun. I love the storyline, I love the New Orleans and everything. Really, really fun. Next, Batman Arkham Knight, pass. Star Trek 2013. I have a video on this one that you guys will hopefully see when quarantine is over and I can report it with somebody again. Good and horrible at the same time. Next. Battlefield Bad Company. I really cannot tell when this game takes place. All of the technology and everything is like modern day, except it looks like a World War II fighter, but it's also a first-person shooter. Again, a dime a dozen. Next. Star Wars Force Unleashed, one of the last good Star Wars games. Really, really fun. I love the Force mechanics. Next. Dead Space. I never really got into Dead Space, and I even bought a copy of it just to get into Dead Space. I got like part of the way into it, and then still didn't get into it. Next. NHL 15, pass. Next, WWE 2K15. I love the WWE games, but my brother and I have spent hours creating crazy fighters. One of our favorites being somebody we came up with named Sammy Whitesnake. Next, Fable 3. The only game in the Fable series I've played. I want to play more of them, but Fable 3 is a really, really fun game. I love the customization options and everything else. Next, Injustice 1, Gods Among Us. I love it. It's Mortal Kombat with DC superheroes. What is there not to love? Next. Halo Reach, the only Halo game I ever actually enjoyed. I think that says enough. Next. 007 Legends. Really, really weird take on a 007 game. It's all the 007 movies, but with Daniel Craig. Really weird, but fun. Next. Mortal Kombat 9 Complete Edition. Again, it's Mortal Kombat. What else is there to say? It's a great fighting game, and Freddy Krueger's in it. Next. Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. One of the most classic games you can purchase. I love this game. The cowboy stuff. John Marston is one of my favorite protagonists in video game history. No! Are you kidding me?
It's Herbie time!
How many do I have left? I had 11 games left. That's exactly how many I had when I did this for the PlayStation 2, and I had less games in the same amount of time. How did I get 11 games left? Let's just run through them quick. Dead Space pass, since I still have...
That's not Dead Space.
Or not Dead Space, Dead Island pass. Mirror's Edge, it's a classic. I love the free running and everything else. Test Drive Unlimited 2.
I didn't get you with the stores for words other than classic.
Shush. Test Drive Unlimited 2 is a really, really fun game. The driving feels really, really nice and fluid. There's like rental options, which is kind of fun. Fallout New Vegas, again, a classic game. My copy, there's a crack in the CD and it still runs, which is kind of interesting. Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. That's a great game. Forza Motorsport 4. A great game. I play that all the time. Portal 2. Who needs to talk about Portal 2? It is one of the most renowned games. Where's Portal 3? Next. Assassin's Creed 1, the Platinum Edition for Xbox 360. Probably one of the best games in the series. And is the best game in the series. Assassin's Creed 3. Starting to go downhill. Battlefield 3. Downhill. And Batman Arkham Asylum, one of my favorite games of all time. So, I lost. I screwed up. 11 11 games left, and I did not get through all of them. Which means...
I said it already. You can just put that clip here again. It's Herbie time!
I have to watch and review all 5 theatrically released Herbie the Love Bug movies. I feel nothing but pain.